Yes.
The Christians, let's say, who put this question forward in the hope of getting the answer they want to hear, are materialistic and Enlightenment minds, even though they don't know it, because they have an implicit definition of what constitutes real. Is God real? It's like, no, God's hyper real. That's not the same thing.
And Peterson is actually right on this, that God is beyond category or hyper-real, to use his own words. We cannot even call God a being because that would place him within the larger category of beings, making the category of being prior to God, but nothing's prior to God, either conceptually because he is the eternal mind in which all concepts find their origin, or actually because he is the efficient cause of all things which could exist or do exist. And although since God calls himself, I am who am, we would like to place him in a category, and that category would be being. Being cannot be a category because there would literally be nothing outside of it. There would be no other categories. And even within the category, the specific difference has to be different than the essence of the genus of the category, which again is just nothing. So being can't be a category, and see the episode 3 on the Summa podcast for more on that. And yet, although God is hyper-real, that doesn't mean we can't know anything about him. We can know a lot about him by working backwards from effect to cause, by looking at around us the imperfect, finite, created things, then to their ultimate source, which must be the creator who is infinite and who is perfect. And we can say even more because we possess revelation. We have God's own self-disclosure, where he has revealed himself not only as creator, but as Trinity, as Father, Son, Holy Spirit, who is our beatific end. In other words, God's transcendence doesn't excuse us from becoming religious, from adopting a very concrete, definite creed, moral code, and cultus or form of worship as they have been revealed to us by God. But God's transcendence does keep us from forming a God in our own image and based on our own opinions, which Jordan Peterson does well to remind us.